Welcome to Tangling Together with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to do. Let's open up the book and find a place for it. My rooms here are really tiny, so I'm gonna maybe do it up here and then just ignore the line here. I am using my PN. That's a black Micron. You can use a 01 instead, or any one that you prefer to use. So I'm just gonna make it in this bigger room here, and I'm gonna start with a printemps snake here in the middle, like that. So that's a start point, and from there I am going to make kind of a triangular shape on this one. Then I'm going from around half or the middle of that one and up and down to the printemps. So out and down from the middle, out and down. So these triangular shapes are going to get getting bigger and bigger. And I'm going behind my line here. You might have to rotate your book or your piece of paper to do this one. And that's perfect. I'm just trying to make it a little more comfortable for you to look at, so I'm not gonna do that. And when you hit the other triangles, just stop wherever it is hitting the line of the next triangle. It's all fine. Trying to figure out where my triangulars go. Now where they are getting really big. I would have something over here, but I'm not sure. Let's make one coming down there and something going up here. And down there. Let's do it like that. So this one is just kind of keep growing. I'm gonna emphasize one of these sides here on the triangular shape. So I'm just auraing the line, and I'm gonna show you that again. Let me start in the little one. I'm auraing this line right here, like that. And then I'm just going to color it in. So this line, alright, and color it. And the same here. First aura, and then color. And I'm doing it on the same side of the triangular shapes here every time. This one. And this one. And if your lines here are a bit crooked, you can actually correct it while coloring in this little wide band of black color. Like this one, it's kind of crooked, so I can kind of correct the crookedness in the line with this one. Over here. this one. You could use a Micron 10 for this. I think that would be perfect as well for these bigger stripes of black. You could use another color as well if you wanted to. We're making a inside aura of these triangular shapes here. That could go really well as well. Over here. And this one. And it would be this piece over here as well. So let's get that one colored black. There we go. I think that's all of them. That actually turned out really neat. Now you can do a lot of different things in this one. You can color it, you can put some decorations in each of these. I am going to put in a tiny bit of white here at the bottom of these. There we go. Taking my Tortillion and just soften it out. Don't push too hard. You just want to soften it out. And if you push too hard, you just push it into the paper instead of dragging it around. And you want to be able to drag it around in the paper. There we go. I like that. So I'm going to take my graphite pen here and I'm gonna start from the inside here. Just putting a tiny bit of graphite all the way around these triangular shapes. And then just using the Tortillion to soften it out a bit. And remember not to use the direct tip of your graphite, because that will kind of make a mark in the paper. And we don't want that. We want to be able to make it into the shadow here. And if it is too hard for you to make the shadow or using the graphite direct on the paper here, you can always take a piece of paper at your side and then draw a lot on that one and then drag the Tortillion over it and use the graphite that comes onto the Tortillion like that instead. That would work as well. I have been doing that a lot when I was younger, when I was drawing. That was before you could get these Tortillions, so I just used a piece of kitchen towel, paper towel. If you don't have the Tortillions, the paper towel is working pretty good as well. So I'm just doing this on each side of these triangular shapes here to give it a tiny bit of dimension. I think it works out really good. That would be one side of these. And then we would have a side here and right over here. Then this side here. So you have to be really awake when you do this, so you can see exactly where you want the shading to be. I want some here. And the shading really makes this pattern get some beautiful life with this shading. And remember to turn your book or your paper instead of placing your hand different like I'm doing here. I just don't want you to get seasick from me turning the book around too much. There we go. I think that actually is really, really pretty. Now I'm going to turn it just a tiny bit because I want a shadow here under this aura, so that you really see that this tangle here is going under the other one we made. There we go. And then using my Tortillions to smoothen it out. There we go. That is actually really, really pretty. I like this pattern a lot. Very organic and beautiful. Anyway, that was this pattern right here. So thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.